Hello everybody and welcome back to Matsu Gaming Channel. Today we're going to be playing some Ninjago fused with some Naruto Ninja Storm 4, and that is going to make this game called Splatoon Shippuden. But on the real though, we're going to be playing some Ninjala, aka Ninja Splatoon. If you were able to get in and actually play around, you're lucky because no one got to actually play around, to be honest. Most people just got error messages or relaxed in the tutorials. So what we're going to be doing today is showing a video of, I guess, what you can do in the game, since I was able to actually get in the practice room and just kind of stay there for like 6 hours just playing around, since I didn't really get to do anything else. I was like, I'm here, so might as well keep the game on and do whatever I want. So I made a video out of it. So I'll just be going over what things I found out you can do, what things you can do, what things beat other things, counters, neutral, all that junk. Hope you enjoy. So the first thing we're going to get started on is the basic attack and controls, which everyone will figure out soon, but I thought I should still just, talk about it since, we're here. So you got your basic frontal swing, which is your, just your neutral basic attack, which is ZR. Then you have your side attack, which is your teleport swing, and then you have your down attack, which is your sweep attack whenever you're on the ground. Or if you're in the air, it's a 360 degree swing in the air. So usually after 3 to 4 hits, it's like your combo finisher for your forward, your side, or down if you're only hitting those buttons consecutively. If you mix it up, the attacks will go longer, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So if you press ZR like 4 times, that should be the end of the combo. It looks pretty obvious that it's the end. It puts a lot of charge up into the last hit, and then it knocks them away. But for the side attack, you can hit them about 6 times before they get like knocked away or they die. And then the down combo, just after 3, it knocks them away completely and you can't really chase them. So all the buttons that we have are ZR, which is your basic attack, ZL, which is bubble blow, ZL plus ZR, which is your bubble blow, and then you launch the bubble at your enemies. ZL plus A is craft a big weapon, as you can see at the bottom of my screen, which will not ever disappear. Y is your rush move, which allows you to gap close. I don't know if it's different for everyone, or if she's the only one who has this move, because I chose I think her name is like Rebecca, but yeah, she has the dash. I don't know if everyone else has the same moves, it might be different, or maybe everyone just has different ults, don't know. X is your ultimate, L is to dodge, R is to break attack. Whenever you're getting comboed, ZO is to S burst, which is like a break, or a counter, I guess you can call it. R3 is to lock on, and A is to transform into a little, or some kind of environmental object to confuse your opponents. So now we're going to get into mixes. Whenever you're comboing an enemy, don't try to throw out the same input each time, because inputting the same direction is probably going to drop your combo after like the 4th hit or the 3rd hit, as shown before. So if you put a little mix into it, like maybe 3 forwards and then 2 sides and then 1 down, it'll extend the combo a whole lot longer than it'll usually be. And then after the 8th or 9th hit, they'll get knocked back really far, and then that'll be the end of the combo unless you can catch them. My first combo was, I think, 8 hits, but my second combo was a little bit longer because I used rush to keep it going. So you can see that rush helps out a little bit more if you want to keep the combo going. Alright, so the next thing we will be talking about is called S-Burst. So right after attacking, or if you are getting attacked, if you hit ZL, you will use 5 bars to initiate your parry, which is your S-Burst, which will initiate the rock paper scissors game or game mode. So if you know Rochambeau from Dokapon, it's kind of like that. So if you win, you get to continue your combo, and then if they win, then they get to combo you. And if none of y'all win, y'all keep going until one of y'all do win, or does win. And you only get to use it if you have 5 or more energy. So it's the energy on the bottom left, the little blue bar. If you have 5, you can use it. If you have less than 5, then don't try to spam the buttons because it's not going to work. So use it wisely, because if you have max of 10 bars, you only got 2. So don't just press it every time you get hit. It's not smart. So use that wisely. The next thing we are going to be talking about is the break attack. It is a strong yet very slow lunge that can break the gum guard and beat most attacks unless timed right. If you get hit, you'll get hella stunned. You'll get hella stun locked, I should say. You won't, but you know, it's the same thing. But if timed right, you can beat the break attack lunge from personally just basic attacking or using your down basic attack. I feel like those were the most successful in beating it, or you can just use your rush, which is your Y button, which is also another effective way to beat the break attack. But using the side basic attack is pretty risky, because I tried it a lot of times and it definitely was not worth it, because half the time I always got punished unless I just perfectly timed it right. So it's just not worth it. So if you were to challenge the break attack, I would recommend using just your standard basic attack or your down basic attack. And if you also try to challenge his break or your opponent's break with your own break, it'll start the rock paper scissors method, and you know how that goes. So but if you do get hit with the break attack, after the second hit is the best time to like dash away, because if you dash after the first hit, you're gonna get hit again. So I just recommend dashing away after the second hit, because you get more distance away from the opponent and you don't get stun locked like how I did half the time. I'm not gonna show that because I was actually stun locked for a good forever, so we're just gonna not view that. But yeah. Last but not least is the bubble guard, or gum guard, my bad. Pretty much when you use ZL, it makes a giant bubble, and as you can see on the screen in front of you, it can definitely block your screen, but it blocks every attack besides break, and I'm pretty sure your ultimate, because you know it's your ultimate. So it is a good way to start your neutral game. If you're trying not to get hit with anything, it can block all attacks as you are looking at. It blocks rush, it blocks basic attack, sweep, the side attack. It blocks everything besides break and ultimate. So you don't have to worry about getting punished unless you see the break coming. And also another good thing about it is no matter which way you're looking, even if you get hit, it'll automatically like turn toward the location you're getting hit, so you don't have to really worry about that. So it's a nice defense mechanism, very good. Just make sure to not, you know, hold it whenever someone's right next to you using break, because then you'll get stunned, or you'll lose your sword and you have to make another one, or you'll end up like the computer stuck in its own ball of bubblegum. So make sure you're aware of that. The next thing we are going to talk about is the Gumshoe. So to use the Gumshoe, you use ZL plus ZR, and if you hit your opponents, it slows them for a decent duration. Hitting them again with the same move locks them in a bubble, immobilizing them for like 4 seconds. I didn't really count how long, but it's long enough for you to get comboed, so yeah. The homing on the bubble gum shoot is pretty good. If you try to just dodge it, it's honestly gonna hit you, so I would recommend jumping or blocking it with your own bubblegum, because I tried to dodge it with dashing and the blast radius was just too big, and jumping I think was the best route for me, I think, if I'm right. But either just jumping or blocking it with your own bubblegum was probably just the easiest way of doing it. That's pretty much it. I can't really talk much else on the gumshoe mechanic, so you know, best to just jump over it, or just, you know, jump whenever it's coming at you, double jump. Or I never actually tried using the bubblegum stream dash thing, so I'll probably try that and see if it works against the bubblegum shoot. But that'll be for another time. Can't give accurate or 100% accurate info on neutral game because I've only went against a computer, but it seems the most effective route is definitely your ZL, your gum guard, because it blocks most attacks besides the break, which will break your weapon, or it'll immobilize you and put you in your own bubblegum, which will then get you comboed, or it'll put you in your bubblegum and also break your weapon, and then you're just gonna get comboed for like your whole life. So still, I think the best option is definitely the gum guard as the best neutral position, and just mostly watch out for breaks so you don't get fucked. And that's all for this video. Hope to see you again next time.